psychologists and neuroscientists identified that our brains evolved in a hunter-gatherer environment where any dramatic event needed to be attended to immediately. So if there's a bush shaking over there, oh, chances are what is behind that bush is going to kill you. So you needed to get ready to fight or flee. And you're always in this state of, right? Because you're like looking for berries and looking for food. That was our existence. And that is driven by our amygdala. The amygdala is the size of a pea in our left prefrontal cortex. And it is always searching for something to fear. Always. How does this affect us today? Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in like a fight, like a verbal fight in the office, and you're so uncomfortable, and somebody is just like, wah, 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 and you're like this, and you're getting really hot, and you just want to get out of there. And then you walk away, and you're like, oh, I knew what to say. Oh, why didn't I say what I wanted to say? Any of us? All of us. Yes, we've all been there. The reason you couldn't say what you wanted to say is your amygdala hijacked your ability to think rationally, to think logically. It just paralyzed your ability to do that. And we care about this because it is like the immune system of the company kills innovation. That's their job, to protect what you have, to protect your jobs, to protect your stuff. And that's not going to help the company. And now, when you're kind of looking at new stuff or new ideas or new startups, often we're kind of like, no, I tried that. And just to give you an example, this happens even with me. I live and breathe this stuff, right? And an example is somebody the other day said, hey, Marjan, I think we should try this new way of doing this process. And I immediately said, no, we tried that last year. And then I said, wait. That's my amygdala speaking. I do this out loud, right? Let's try it. Let's give it a month, and then let's kill it if it doesn't work. So I urge you, we can start a trend at Medtronic. Just start like talking about your amygdala, and you can even say it out loud. Just be like, I apologize, that was my amygdala, you know. But this idea of, and this is a way, I call this quietly innovating, where you don't have to ask for a lot of budget, and you don't have to have these big meetings and create big PowerPoints about all this stuff, is that you can start trying new ideas and just say, you guys, let's try this, and we're going to kill it if it doesn't work. A process. We do this all the time. Our executives do this all the time with us. We're like, new way of doing the meeting, and some of you in the room might be like, oh my God, I hate this. And they're going to try it. Try it for a couple weeks. If it doesn't work for everybody, we're going to dump it. And just think about how that makes you. Doesn't it make you feel good? Do you guys ever get like tools that you need to use as the new process? And you're like, God, you know, why? Like, you know, a new travel, you know, booking tool within the company. You're like, this is impossible to use. I hate this. Because somebody decided you need to do that, right? But think about that. If you have that environment, okay, because if you don't, you are on the linear path to doom. That white line, that is linear. That is our expectation line. We think if you do A, you'll get to B, you'll get to C. You know, you study hard, you get into a good college, and then you get a good job, and then you buy a nice house and all that stuff. That is all blown out of the water. That's gone. Gone. That yellow line, that is technology taken off. If not in this country, another country. If not in your company, another company.